Reviews tell everybody everything about your restaurant, company, anything, whatever you're running. The best thing about reviews is having feedback from people so you can correct and critique the way you do things. Positive reviews obviously are going to be good for your company. You're going to want people to either buy what you're selling or to come to your restaurant, eat your food, etc. Bad reviews, however, can hurt your company very well and actually decline your income and actually, you know, make people not want to come to your restaurant or come eat. Alpha Consulting Solutions is a top tier firm, and we believe that everyone should have a great experience at a restaurant. Our mission statement is to provide great and excellent service and food to every customer that walks through the door. Imagine your experience. If you walk into a restaurant, the service and the food is what you're gonna look back on once you leave. Okay, if you don't have good service, you may not tip that well. If the food's not good, you may not tip that well, or you may want to eat there again, leave a bad review, whatever it might be. The main focus is to provide excellent service and food so that we have positive reviews and keep customers happy and keep them coming back. My name is Parker Gibbs. To establish my credibility, I am the CEO at Alpha Consulting Solutions. I have been in this field for about 15 years now. I've been with this company for about 8 years. I have helped many companies and restaurants across the world, and I believe I can do the same for many others. I have gotten my master's degree in business, and I have gotten my bachelor's degree in communication. For student organization at West Georgia, I believe that it would be helpful for them to learn better communication skills going forward because um, that's when we get into the actual world, you need to know how to communicate with people. You need to know how to talk with people, give and take. It's all it is, give and take. So you got to know what to say, how to say it, and basically just how to deliver it. I believe it would be a great step for students going forward, and it would put them on a path to success. I interviewed Applebee's, and Applebee's is a dining restaurant who serves mostly American food, but will also serve Mexican food and a few other things. They've been around since 1980. 40 years is how long they've been in business for. Um, the two biggest competitors with Applebee's is Chili's and TGI Fridays. Now, the similarities between all those three is they have the same type of style restaurant and they serve almost the same style of food. The only difference is that Applebee's has way worse reviews than both. So you would think they kind of have the same, they have their same style, same food. You think they have similar, popularity. But in fact, Chili's and TGI Fridays has better service and better food. Three strengths that I found in the reviews of Applebee's was that one, that they have good appetizers. This can be a great thing for a restaurant because most of the time people order appetizers first before they get their food, and I can tell them everything they need to know before they eat their meal. Another thing is that they have karaoke on Wednesdays. I saw this, and that could be an exciting and great way to attract more customers. You could have, I don't know, you could have maybe 100 people in your restaurant. Maybe at late night, people like adults drinking at the bar, just have a great time karaoke night. That could be a huge thing for a restaurant. Another thing is that they have a good crowd and they have a good service too. A person said in the review that they came in and it was very busy, but they got seated right away. They got their drinks, they got their food at a pretty good time, and they were very satisfied with their experience. Three weaknesses that I found with Applebee's and their in the reviews was that they had dirty tables and seats. This is not acceptable. When a customer is eating at a table and he or she finishes and leaves, the waitress or waiter that was at that table needs to clean that table off almost immediately after the customer leaves. That way, when a new customer comes in and they get seated down, they can get seated really fast, and then it's all clean, wiped down, and they already have a good experience, from the jump. Another weakness that I found was that they had poor entrees, and this is crazy to me because you would think it'd be appetizers or maybe desserts that weren't very good, but your entrees are where you make your money at. Your entrees need to be the best thing on the menu, and you need to serve them and prepare them correctly so that you keep having business and that you make your money. Another weakness that I found was that they had slow service. And slow service can be the determining factor whether or not a customer stays or leaves, or whether he tips you good or bad. You know, that's the biggest thing is service is everything to people, especially when you go into a restaurant and people need things. The service is what's going to matter the most. For my recommendations, the three opportunities that I think are the biggest is the karaoke night for sure. Karaoke night can be a big success and a very successful night for this restaurant. If they were to post maybe on social media or maybe a commercial or something that would tell people that they have karaoke nights on Wednesdays, that could attract people, especially people that like karaoke and singing, to come to the restaurant and come have fun. Another recommendation I have as a big opportunity is the drinks. This is most, not all. Most reviews that comment on drinks say that they have very good drinks, very good mixtures at the bar. The bartenders are very nice and friendly, and that could be a big opportunity. You can make money and have people come in, buy your drinks. Maybe you could start upping the prices on that, and that could be a big opportunity to make some more money. Lastly, for opportunity is the appetizers. And a lot of the reviews that I saw, everyone loved the appetizers. And that's kind of like one of the first things people want when they get into a restaurant. They want their drink, and most of the time they want an appetizer. The appetizer sets the mood for the night. If the appetizer's bad, they're not going to be very much looking forward to their meal. If the appetizer's good, then they're going to want their meal. They're going to probably want some more food. Now, three threats that I found from the reviews. One big one is the bad. I got read reviews that there's bad food. Bad food is for a restaurant is the worst thing you could ever have a review on. That's what you serve as food. If your food is bad, how are you gonna get more service? How do you get more people to come? And that can lead to health problems too. If you're serving bad food that's not prepared properly, you could maybe give someone food poisoning or whatever it is. Just you make sure your food is good. That is a big threat. Another one is going out of business. If you're not getting that much customers coming to your restaurant and buy food, anything, you're gonna go out of business. Simple as that. You need to keep a good crowd every night, a decent crowd, just to keep coming and have regulars and just make sure everyone has a good time so that you have more people coming in. Lastly, if people do not come back, it's probably because of service. And the bad service can be a huge threat. Service is probably one of the top things that I value in the restaurant business. You have a good server that's polite and is very good at her job, can communicate well, then the customers that he or she is helping will have a great experience too, and that will probably force them to come back. Maybe even just ask for that specific server because they like her so much. This SWOT chart is just to show and to reiterate what I just said and put words in front of your eyes. I just feel it's important for my client to understand what his strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats are in a more visual way instead of me just talking and telling you. At least he can read it and see for himself. In summary, the reviews that are written about your restaurant matter very, very much on whether or not you're successful. It plays a huge role because before someone goes to your restaurant, they're probably going to look at the reviews and see how good or bad your restaurant is. If you have all bad reviews, you're not going to get that customer. If you have good reviews, that customer probably come inside and eat, and there it is, But the key things you can do to strengthen all your negatives and your weaknesses and everything is to just keep working at it. And you have to make sure you keep looking at reviews because people might change reviews. People might edit reviews and say something good that they previously said something bad. You got to make sure that you're managing your reviews and making sure you're on top of everything. And you can even, on our website, there's an instruction video on how to communicate properly with customers, how to properly prepare food, and basically just all around the service of a restaurant. We give a tutorial guide on how to do that, and it's very quick and very simple, and it's actually very, very educational. Now, lastly, I have enjoyed very much so having this opportunity to collaborate with you and to work with you and to acknowledge everything about your company and how to improve it going forward. Um, my company has a website, like I said before. Um, you know, the communication for that is will be posted below this video. You can contact us by email, phone number. You can even send us a little wink on our website if that's what you want. Well, I think that last thing for every guy, every company that joins or wants my help with my team will all get a free T-shirt with our name and logo on it. No charge. That's just for collaborating with us and letting us work together. That's what we offer to you is a free T-shirt. Good little T-shirt, just for bedtime or something. But anyways, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.